Curious how much you would hear if I played music in my room.
Well, traveling through the vent, I imagine quite a bit. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our fin day. Oh yeah, we are.
Oh fuck.
I like waited for a pause in your sentence and then I hit the button to see what would
Okay.
happen.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live and we're finishing this fight.
Finish the fight.
I'm so excited. The first thing I want to do is go to the live stream thing and send link to whomever, wherever, whenever.
Have you been watching Peacemaker at all?
No, I heard it came out.
It's very good. I like
It's that's the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it's John Cena.
Sweet.
The intro is my favorite thing. I just showed it to Abby. It's like it's like a minute and a half long, and I never have skipped it because it's just so good.
It's just a good time.
It's all of them on like a stage, and they're like dancing with no expression on their face, like some 80s ballad sounding song. Like, do you really want to taste it?
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I have been watching Vox Machina.
Yeah,
Which
I just got up on that. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I'm literally all of my problems in the first 3 episodes have been improved in the next 3. So I'm just like, all right. Like before, I was pretty happy with it and excited. And I'm like, okay, you know what? This probably won't suck. Now I'm just like, hell yeah, I'm stoked for the next 3. Let's go.
Didn't even have to know the context to know that they were referencing the explicit moment in the one episode where they're trying to open the door.
Oh, the
That is
dreaded
not a
door.
That is a thing of evil.
Yeah. No. Message of the day: play ball. No, I don't want to play ball. I want to finish this fight. Damn it. Resume.
Resume.
Yay.
I hate that those are spelled the same. Just
Yeah.
a minor side tangent about English, the English language.
Yeah, there's quite a few names like this. I thought we were further than this. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, you just got back.
Yeah.
Captain?
Oh, he's in there.
Capitan. And Capitan. It's funny because our the manager for customer service at work goes by El Capitan in all of their emails, and that just makes me smile. Oh, they're dead.
Those Flood were just did a hit and run. They were like, "Fuck you! Let's get out of here."
Oh, that's blocked. Well, I guess I'm going this way.
Don't mind me. Yes, Flood, you can't hit him.
Yeah. Well, I can. It's just they won't fucking go down. No, I'm invisible. Fuck oof.
That's one thing that would be kind of.
I have valuable sneak around time right now, and here I am just watching you just fucking. Okay, there.
That would have been a fun little feature, in my opinion, if they made it so the Flood just like honed in on you regardless if you were invisible. Because like they don't have eyes, or like noticeable ones really.
Yeah,
So
even
the-
hills have eyes, but the flood.
Yeah.
Have you watched that?
I have not seen the original or the remake, which is weird for me because that's
watched-
exactly my genre.
Yeah, I watched the original. Oh god, I don't know.
Analyzing damage.
It would have been the first time.
That's like
Few years ago.
that's
Something
like
like that.
middle of nowhere cannibal people. Like,
Yep.
Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I like it.
I surprisingly really like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's that's one of those movies where it's like, if you watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre and like you ask anyone, it's like,
Oh,
that was a bloody
down I
movie,
go.
right? And everyone's always like, yeah,
No.
but like there's not that much blood at
Yeah.
all. It just feels gross.
Like this.
Yeah. This is what Texas Chainsaw Massacre feels like.
What
Green.
even is this? Is this
Some
fuel?
sort of- maybe.
No.
Maybe it is just you landed in their sewage system. Congratulations.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad to know that when they piss, it's glowing.
Hey, those grunts. I mean, the grunts literally breathe methane. Who knows what they shit?
Yeah, that's fair. I for one think that, you know, if you need to have your like consistent soaks in these pools so you can get a real glow up. I have no health. No, leave me alone. I don't want to be stuck at one with you people.
What do you need?
Infected, barely breathing. You shit. There we go.
Suffocation.
No breathing. Don't give a if I cut your arm off. God damn it. I'm finishing this fight.
Cut my slice into pieces. This is my
Piece of
plastic
toast.
fork.
Oh. What do we have here? Whack.
I was like,
I need more ammo. Whoop.
someday you're gonna see like a full-on Hitchcock movie out that window.
That window. Oh, just for those that don't know, there's a window over there. I'm on the second story, so
There's just a man drinking coffee right there in the other window.
I will say I do get the occasional scare because I'll open up the window like during the day, or especially in the summer. It's just open 24/7, and I'll get the occasional scare because like the freaking the cats that roam around the neighborhood, like bless them, they're very adorable, and I'm sure Shelly hates them because you know she's also a cat, but the fact that I'll just be minding my own business and then suddenly I hear like a I'm just like whoa, whom, where? Oh, that happened earlier today. I don't know why I opened the window. Like, I think I could hear it with it closed, and I was like, what in the hell? It was just a cat doing his thing. Get back. Back. You bosh. Yes.
Do you remember seeing the campaign ad for something? I don't remember what restaurant it was, but it was an ad for popcorn shrimp, and it's like a family of shrimp eating popcorn, and they're like, "Oh, this popcorn's amazing," and then they're like, "Hey, where are the kids?" And they look down and they both scream.
No.
I don't
Is this
remember
an
what it
Oregon
was.
thing? When did you see this?
It was like I was really young.
Okay, yeah,
it was
that sounds like an Oregon thing. We don't really have all that much shrimp out here.
I mean, fair. You guys don't have seafood.
Yeah, we don't have a sea. Not really. We do have oysters though. In the Rocky Mountains.
It was like, wow.
Just these little guys.
Morbid.
Yeah, here. You know,
I
there's never an out of place cannibalism joke. Like anyone can make fun of cannibalism.
Yeah.
Surely.
Because who would do that, right?
Yeah.
There
we go. Switch this weapon out.
The reason I thought of that is because the flood reminded me of popcorn shrimp.
But no, yeah, it did swap. I'm just an idiot. Yeah, popcorn shrimp. I haven't had popcorn shrimp in years. If it's gonna be popcorn anything, it's gonna be popcorn chicken.
Yeah.
Or just popcorn.
Popcorn shrimp is one of the few things I can tolerate because I don't like shellfish because of childhood trauma.
What kind of trauma? Bad shellfish or?
Yeah, no, I was a picky eater as a kid, and my parents didn't believe me when I said it was bad because I said everything tasted bad, so they made me eat an entire half a crab. And it turned out the half a crab they gave me
was bad,
was rancid, and so I ate an entire rancid half a crab, and now I cannot eat any other shellfish.
I had something similar happen where we had bad crab from, I want to say like Albertsons. It was king crab.
Yeah.
And like a good chunk of our family was sick for just like weeks after that, and they kept trying to like have more crab happen, and it kind of like with cottage cheese now. Like still, I've never really like. There might have been, I don't know, a good year or two with cottage cheese now that I actually was able to tolerate it, but Oh my god, no, it's so far back.
Yeah, because
Um,
the crab thing ruined me from like both crab and like shrimp. Because apparently I love shrimp beforehand.
Yeah, I love shrimp. I separate the two. Crab, I can't like. I can't quite stomach as much.
I'll tell you what shrimp I can eat.
Jumbo.
Cocktail shrimp.
Mm.
Because that's just a spoon for cocktail sauce.
Yeah, no,
And I
that's
used to put it
very
in my
fair.
mouth.
That's very fair.
And again, fried shrimp, because like the crunch distracts me.
Moving season, get out of here.
Duck season, rabbit season,
Wabbit season.
flood season.
Oh no.
It's just no,
Flood
it's
season.
Master Chief. It's an elite and a flood, and they're like Covenant season, flood season,
Covenant season, flood season, human season, human season. I want your gun. Bish. Nice.
I need a weapon.
I have a weapon. I call him Lil B. That's our nickname for one of my grandma's dogs. Her actual name is Grace, but we call her Lil Bitch because she a little bitch.
A little bee?
She a little
Ain't
bee.
that about a bee?
It is about a bee. What's even funnier is that my sister Brianna, her first name is B, so I'm not going to say that it leads to confusion, but it is funny that that we call one of the dogs Little B, and then there's actual B.
There's little bee and big bee.
There's Big B. Big B's hand. No. And then what? And then Brianna B has her dog Mila, who's also a little bee. So like we just have this intricate web of bees, basically.
The situation has only been made worse by the addition of yet more bees.
Bees? Question mark. The best Cards Against Humanity game outside of like the Squilling Hog one.
Cause that's exactly like how I describe my sense of humor is in what Cards Against Humanity cards are. Perfect. And
Bees.
It's none of the ones that even have expletives in them. It's always the ones that are just like
Excuse
dumb.
me.
Just like, bees?
Waking up half naked at a, like an Applebee's parking lot, I think is one of them. Like that.
That was decent, but I love the ones that are just like complete non sequiturs. Like it's so absurdist, and it's just like, why is this? What does this mean?
I have no ammo. I have nothing. Except Spider-Man.
Except, I need you to kill Peter Parker. I feel like I could.
Hurt Peter. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't hurt Peter is the actual line. But the YouTube poop has ruined me.
I feel like I could play a decent Carnage.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, and
Hey, look, he's lanky, he's thin, he's completely obsessed with murder and violence.
Go on.
I'm perfect. Is what I'm saying. All you need is a haircut and some red hair dye, and not a stupid fucking wig.
You need a really like prolonged stare, one that's just a little bit too uncomfortable.
That's like one of the weirdest compliments I ever got.
You have a prolonged stare that's just a little too uncomfortable.
No, yeah, from an ex. It's like,
Oh.
I really like the way you stare at me. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? That makes me uncomfy. Like,
That feels like one of those compliments where it's like, is there a kink I'm missing?
yeah,
Or...
right. It's like, what
I
is
like the
that?
way you stare at me. Sorry.
It's like you just have this really intense look, and it's
See,
not...
okay, that makes it worse.
Yeah.
The intense look part is okay. We're entering like terrifying territory.
Yeah, and like, hey, I don't disagree. It's not my fault. I was born with a very pronounced brow that makes it look like I'm always just judging people. I'm just like,
It's like the weirdest. It's like a different form of bitch face.
yeah, no,
It's not bitchy. It's just intense.
yeah. I've got like a really big brow, and I've also got like, I get this from my grandpa, like those bags over your eyes. I've got really thick ones of those.
Yeah, big bags.
Yeah, I got big bags.
You know what they say about big bags? Lots of groceries.
Yeah.
I don't know if I actually want this weapon, but we're sticking with it. I have a weapon.
I have.
I didn't need to make it more than 2 seconds in this little bit here. This gauntlet. Oh. Get out of here. 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 Stay down. Final warning. It's like Iron Man in Civil War.
Final warning.
Sit your ass down. Did I say you could come out of timeout? Oh. Grab lift.
He's my friend. So was I.
Dun dun dun.
Were they really?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if I agree with that statement. Just going by the films, I think there is definitely an implied friendship.
Yeah.
But we're not really shown it. It's one of those like, yes, it's not the best character development if it happens off screen.
Yeah, no. You told us that it happened.
Yeah. But shit, is it acted?
Yeah, no, they're great actors.
Yeah, they literally, the acting sells that moment.
Yeah. Like
And that's why they put it in every trailer.
Downey Jr. is a good actor. Like,
Whack.
I feel like
I'm
it's
just
easy
waiting.
to ignore that.
Yeah, I keep waiting for someone to turn the corner. Hey, did you message people?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
sniper.
a response. But I think they work security, and I think it's at a night shift, so
Oh.
they might be busy. At Meow Wolf. Not sponsored, sorry.
Spawn. Hashtag not spawn.
Yeah. I don't know what like the actual rules with that are. I just know a lot of people say that whenever they bring up any brand in like YouTube videos and stuff. I don't know at what point it's a joke at this point.
Oh, it's always a joke.
Okay.
It's always funny.
Copyright law is so confusing to me.
They just keep coming and they don't stop coming. Is that what's happening? I want this hunter to die. Oh my god, that's such a difference. Oh my... The glow is so much more prominent this way. Also, oh my god, the blood. Marcus, look at the difference.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And how much blood this poor hunter has been through the freaking ringer.
I think
hello.
I remember seeing like, so fun fact about the hunters.
What?
They can get infected by the flood, but it's
Tough.
yeah, it's so hard because basically, again, they're a series of worms.
Yeah.
So the flood have to individually infect
Each worm.
individual worm, and so it's like, and like each time a worm gets infected, the rest of the worms just like kill it. So it's like way more effort than
It's just
worth.
flood on flood
Yeah.
action almost.
It's like way more effort than to just kill them. Like, it's not worth the trouble.
Give me a checkpoint. Give me a checkpoint.
Also,
gotta
my
help them.
favorite thing is, so the grunts accidentally have the best armor against the flood,
Oh.
because the way they infect most people is either go through the mouth or attach to the spinal cord. And the grunts have the breathers
Yep.
and a giant backpack for their methane, so they accidentally were perfectly equipped. That's like the canon
To just
reason
nope it.
why there's like no infected grunts in like any of the games.
Because they just end up dying first.
Yeah.
If a flood infected a grunt, is the grunt fine if it needs methane? I guess technically it should because it's a zombie thing, yeah?
Yeah, because like they can survive in space, so like they clearly don't need oxygen anymore once they're
Okay.
like infected.
Hello there.
I saw a countdown of like like a comparison between like all of the like which is the more dangerous space
stands back
plague.
up. Between like
It was
Necromorphs, Flood.
Necromorphs, Zerg, and I think Tyranids from 40k. And they were all like,
I feel like Flood because of the like mass intelligence aspect. Yeah.
yeah, that was one thing. But like the thing is, Tyranids work in a very similar way, so it was kind of a toss up.
Yeah.
Because Tyranids also get very smart the more they consume, and they can also like warp reality in the same way the Flood can. So it's like it gets kind of
Pedantic to try to find the differences here.
and it's also like where are you starting them at? Because like the Tyranids are very much implied to have already consumed.
Are these guys just immune to the fucking sniper rounds? I'm like,
I think this guy's just glitched. Like what the fuck?
What is this? I have a shotgun, but I'm out of ammo. What the hell am I supposed to do here?
You know, the Tyranids are implied in 40k to have already consumed like multiple galaxies worth of biomass.
Yeah.
Like the Floods seem to have only ever conquered one, maybe, like almost gotten one.
That's all I have. I have no other recourse.
Get grenades.
I want to waste a grenade on one freaking guy. Wait, hold on. Gun. Get out of here. Yeah, we're done here. I dropped my shotgun for that. You're done.
That's my favorite, like, thematic part of 40k. And, like, I feel like Halo could have leaned into this, but they went a different route. But, like, my favorite thematic part about 40k is the fact that the Tyranids are just going to win at the rate the whole story's going, because everyone's way too concerned with fighting each other and not even paying attention to the...
Not even dealing with the existential threat.
Yeah, the giant encroaching mass that has consumed galaxies and is doing it
checkpoint.
again.
Yeet.
Ooh. You just don't care.
Why
You
would
have no power here.
Seriously.
Sniper the silver.
Like, what? I literally have nothing. Up there.
Got a health pack.
Yeah, I do. And no ammo. I need a weapon. Give me the needler. This is all I got. I can't.
They shot you so hard you exploded midair.
I can't. I don't. Alright. I'm gonna, like, breathe for a second. See if anything's happening this side. Okay. Yeah. Pitch black. I'm going with the flashlight mode.
Just don't give a shit.
They really don't. I don't like. what am I supposed to do? Are they actually immune to it? Because that's really dumb.
Halo CE.
Sniper flood.
Blood.
I hope not. What would even be the reasoning behind doing something like this? Look, like 3 shots into the exploding guy does nothing. FFS. I picked up a sniper. What's the word, bird? What's the word, Cortana? Oh dear. The flood.
Yeah, the sniper has no effect against the flood.
Why?
Canonically, it's because they have vital organs.
And is it not just a deadly weapon that has a lot of blunt force trauma? Like surely this just has a big ass round. Oh my gosh, that's stupid. All right, well, I have a gun now. What? What? You're flood. Okay, so I can't do anything then. Bye.
So long.
Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night.
Oh my god, wow. Okay, yeah. That took you so much less time to get here when you're not playing on Legendary than it took me
Yeah.
to get here on Legendary.
Stuck on a rock. And I got stuck. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I saw that little surprise. Little Funyun.
So we just wait for them to duke it out. And then I throw a bunch of grenades in a hallway. And then we wait.
Grenades in a Hallway is the name of
My new rock indie folk band.
yeah.
I don't trust that the guy that flew by me ended up actually dying. Need a weapon. Need your weapon.
Break.
Need-
Away from
need my door.
everybody. Break. Away from
Oh my god,
everybody.
this is getting out of hand. Oh my god. Can't. We're gonna set a checkpoint here, and you're gonna have a useless weapon because it just won't let you use it.
It's kind of funny how in the very end they take two of the biggest assets you've had up to this point, the plasma grenades and the sniper rifle, and say,
No.
don't use those. Those are bad now. Oh, you missed the health pack.
I don't care about the health pack if I can't get a weapon. Yeah, that. I'll take it.
Got the best weapon in the game. Why do I have this song stuck?
I don't know. Why do you have this song stuck in your head?
The sniper doesn't hit the snipe, but the pistol does.
Yep. Because clearly pistols don't affect vital organs.
No, if you get shot with a pistol, it's the fact that
It attacks the ghost core.
Yeah. It phases through to the ghost core.
For those that don't know, we have a good running joke in Doodad that if you want to vital strike a ghost, you have to aim for the ghost core, and it works.
Because it was said to the DM by someone who usually knows everything about the rules, completely straight-faced, and the DM believed him for like a solid minute.
Yeah,
before
and then
being
went,
like,
wait
"Hang
a
on."
minute here.
Like, how do you crit a ghost? It's like, oh, you hit the ghost core. And he's like, oh, okay. Wait.
We're just getting shot in the back of the head and go, God damn it. Hello? Are those hunters or are
I
they?
never thought I'd be with you. Those are just leads.
Woo. Just like the Matrix.
That guy had no shields left.
Yeah, I keep shooting him in the back of the head.
Oh. Oh, we're getting there. We're one level away from that. We'll get our buzz.
You think like that one track carries half this game?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool. That's
Like,
my opinion too.
It's
Oh, hello.
They got a banger and they like knew it. Like,
Oh, what?
I guess that's a death box. That's not well communicated.
No. Especially when I swam in them earlier. I had no trouble.
Yeah, because you just fucking died like instantly.
To avoid exploding boy, get the rest of them to come over here.
The way you're playing through this part, like specifically,
Mm-hmm.
is the way I had to play through every individual part of this whole area. When I played through on Legendary, just like peeking around corners, waiting for people to kill
Grenade.
each other.
Yeah.
That's why it took me like an hour to get to where that ship area.
It doesn't fucking matter.
This weapon is useless.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm.
And fuck you!
Thank you very much. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Again, if the snipers can't hurt them because of cannon, then that should hurt them extremely well, also because of cannon. The whole, like, incinerate them thing.
But remember, pistol is useful, a sniper is useless. It's so stupid.
I can't even think from, like, a gameplay perspective why that would be the case.
I don't know.
Like, from, like, a game design point of view, I don't
They never
understand
gave
that.
me the sniper. I had it in one round and that was like it feels like.
Which is weird, because when I played through this game, I had a sniper the majority of the game.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on where you're looking.
And what difficulty?
Yeah, probably.
That's useless. Bye. Look, I'm gonna blow up this whole damn ring, I swear to God.
There's the gravity lift.
Who spoiled it?
Operational. That's our way back in.
I think I remember it.
It's almost
I mean,
like the
it's
ring
a-
is the
it's a-
equivalent of a Death Star.
Yeah, I
in
mean,
this whole
it's
game.
going to have to be blown up. That's
Yeah.
just the nature of, here's the super powered weapon that blows up planets. But
Yeah.
more importantly, I do think I remember that
Mhm.
because I have played this first one at some point in my life.
Yeah. Or
Long time ago.
I played through this one and the second one a long time ago in my friend's house, just on his original Xbox
Mm-hmm.
in like his room.
The Xbox, not one, but close.
Yeah, the first Xbox, not the Xbox One. That's different. That's also we played through both Halo games, and then we watched a bunch of Futurama
Mm.
because we were young and we did all of that in one night.
Young and
Like-
wild and free.
Yeah, we stayed up till like 5 a.m.
Mhm.
and then we drank hot cider in the morning.
You know what I watched a
What?
lot of as a kid was
What?
Family Guy. I say kid, middle school age.
Yeah. That's,
Lots of Family
That's
Guy.
the ideal age for that show, honestly. Like, it's marketed as an adult show, but you really appreciate it when you're like a like 13 to 15-year-old.
Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, there we go. I was like, why isn't it? Wee.
We should be able to
I'm
get
off to
into the
save
ship's
my people.
control room from here.
Gotta get to the Covenant's control room. Remember, you're looking for the Pillar of Autumn because you want to fucking blow it up.
And they also were mentioning blowing it up in
Yeah.
this game earlier. I can't believe we forgot about that part.
Yeah. That's the whole plan. You're.
It's literally the goal right now is we're gonna blow this thing up. I can make
Fire.
it. No.
Purr.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow.
The Covenant BattleNet is a mess. I can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay should be here.
Well, you're wrong. It's just a bomb. Voyage.
You get to it. There's a big old-timey bomb with like a fuse. Like, we'll use this to blow up Halo.
I'll light it with flint and steel. This was not the weapon I had in mind.
It's just it's the Adam West Batman, but it's Master Chief. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Big circle.
Cortana, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Is it worth it to provoke it? Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It's your flipping the flan, yep. It's your flipping the flan, yep.
You can headshot with a pistol, but not a sniper. Jeez.
Yeah, it's just...
Shoddy. Shoddy got low.
No, shoddy stays high. We want all the ammo we can get.
Yeah. Short gun.
You can't be heightest against guns.
No, that's why you saw off the barrel on some of them, so you make your shotgun into a short gun.
There it is. I don't know how effective it would be on these ones.
I've always wondered, is the reason for doing that so you get more spread at the consequence of range?
I think so. Yeah. Oh.
'Cause I know from Nerf guns exclusively how barrels work, because they don't work in Nerf guns.
Yeah.
Like a longer barrel in a Nerf gun makes it worse, but a longer barrel in an actual gun makes it go further, because the air is compressed more, like the gas of the explosion is compressed more in the metal. But Nerf barrels aren't like airtight to the point where that matters.
On that note, should we just have had shorter barrels back in the day when we were first figuring out how guns work?
Yeah. Well, and I know also like the other thing that was...
Is that why a blunderbuss looks like a trumpet?
Yeah. So the other thing is the barrels have spin in them to because
the rotational force keeps it more accurate.
Yeah.
I feel like they just keep coming.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Yeah, I think that's just a monster closet.
Ugh. I gotta come out of the closet. We're all happy with with them not moving. It's a terrible joke. I don't know where I'm going with it. We
were having a good time until you showed up.
the flood. Hey.
What's that? Oh, that's from fucking Freakazoid.
I wouldn't have known.
Do you know what Freakazoid is?
Yes, but I would not have gotten that.
That's fair. We were having a good time until you showed up. Ah! People that don't know, go watch Freakazoid. It's like a better written Deadpool. I will fight you on this. It might just be it's like a version of Deadpool that is more suited to my sense of humor.
That's fair.
Like, it's not all chimichangas, lol, random. It's more absurdist. Such as the infamous line.
I want to know what separates random from absurd.
I think is, because it's an issue of this is Dadaism. I think
What?
Dadaist humor is the term for that kind of humor, the kind of humor that's very popular on the internet, which is the thing that everyone was like, how did this this very obscure specific form of humor came back as one of the unexpected consequences of internet. But I think what separates random from absurd is honestly, absurdist humor still follows some train of logic. It's just not the train you were waiting for. It's another train that pulled in. It's got the wrong number, and they let you on anyway, but you're going to a different location, and you don't know why. Whereas random is literally they're rolling dice. and every train car is a different color.
So here's my second line of questioning.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you like what I would call the random Cards Against Humanity cards? Like bees? Because it doesn't provide a connective dot usually.
Well, because like random stuff is just saying like pineapple. Like if it just said here's the main that's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. If it was just bees, that's random and it's whatever.
But
The
it's a question of bees. The
implies
question
a
provides
whole
enough.
story. Like just in the fact that it is a question, it's like, all right, who wants to know why bees? Why are they asking this? Why is it a question?
Okay.
Like, it's that little very specific touches.
Here's another thing. I am mainstream nerd.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not comic book nerd.
Yeah.
I can't quite like talk about
Right.
what goes on in that side. But I would say like movie Deadpool is referential humor.
Yeah, and that's the other that it is how he is in the comics, and that's another thing that I'm not as into with Deadpool as a character.
Okay, I love referential humor. I'm all about it. But the thing is, with referential humor, you usually have to get the references.
Yeah. And like you gotta be in the right. It's gotta be constructed in such a way where it's like timely, kind of always, which is very hard to do.
Yeah, that's fair. Because
yeah.
again, you have to know what the reference is.
Fucking, I just remember there's a Freakazoid joke where it's like when it did its rounds, but it's like I don't remember how exactly it's set up, but it's like the police commissioner. It's like it's like, are you married? It's like, no, I like eating meat too much. It's like, well, you can be married and still eat meat. I didn't know that. Just like that's like the exact kind of humor the whole show is. It's just like weird interactions like that. Did you ever see the Amazon adaptation of The Tick?
No. I heard it wasn't good.
I heard it wasn't good?
Maybe I'm thinking of the original Tick.
Both of them are flawless, so I have beef with many people, it turns out.
Maybe I'm thinking of the live action Tick.
That was the Amazon one.
Ah.
I loved it. It very much, though, it's one of those things where it's like, if people don't like it, I get it.
I'm like, I don't know. I haven't
specific.
I haven't been interested enough to see the Tick in any format.
The Tick.
I know it exists.
The Tick, at least in.
Oh, look at all the people that just show up behind me out of literally thin air.
The Tick on Amazon, I think, was like the. It felt like the Crimson Chin show.
Mm.
Like it's that same level of like parody and
yeah,
like the main character is similar, like just a kind of walking parody of the like truth,
I'm overly
justice, and the American way sort of thing. My other favorite part is like there's a great plot point in that show where because the main character is not the Tick, the main character is his sidekick. I think it's like the Moth or something.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone calls him a bunny because he's got like moth antenna and it looks like rabbit ears.
Yeah.
But he's the main character, and at one point, like they very kind of successfully are trying to like make you question whether or not the Tick is real, because like he only seems to talk to this one guy, Arthur. We need to do heroic stuff, and the whole time like they're kind of like, has anyone else seen him? Does like he interact? Like what's his? And so one time Arthur just trying to like investigate this, like am I just crazy? It's like, what's your origin? The Tick's like, I don't know, I just am. And they're like, and he's like, okay, so I'm crazy. And then other people start seeing him. He's like, oh wait, I'm not crazy? It's like, yeah, so wait, what's your origin? I don't know, I just showed up one day and fought for justice.
It was great.
Yeah. That's my favorite part. Is like he literally has no idea where he came from. He knows that he's a superhero and he hates evil, and he's
Looks like another shuttle bay. We should be able to reach the control room from the 3rd level.
Turns out just saying fuck it, I'm not fighting anything and running
Yeah, I think that's kind of the strategy for this one. That's what I did, at least.
He's delirious. In pain. We have to find him.
In pain. I'm glad that she specified that. If he was just delirious, wouldn't have cared.
Don't give a shit about your mental health.
In pain. Oh, shit. All right, we gotta help.
I forget the actor. I think Cortana's voice actor definitely earns the reward for most improved voice actor over the course of the series.
That didn't work.
Yeah. They don't know I'm about to exit their brain cavity. They now know.
Enemy. Ah.
Whack a grunt. Or not. Or just whack near a grunt.
I'm conserving ammo here, bitch. Get out my way.
You aren't worth my time.
Or my bullet. See, for a second, I thought this was a standoff. Just for a second.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Well, what about this third guy? Him either.
It ain't even big enough for one of us. I gotta go too. Ah.
You alright there, bud? I hear your arm just freaking out over there, buddy. Ugh, progress. Next step.
Follow. What were you doing? Sneaking around all there. Sneaking. How indignant he gets.
He said sneak. Sneak. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. So what were you doing? Sneak.
Feels like it should be a TikTok audio, but
It should be. That'd be so good. Oh, is that the door I need to go
That's
through?
the one you came through.
Oh, you might be right.
Came through there, and then you went to there, and then
Where in the fucking... Nah.
you go upstairs. There is some stairs. Where are the stairs? Where can you get upstairs? I went upstairs.
So these are all locked. There's
Where
not
the
something
stairs
upstairs.
go. What the fuck was the tune of that?
Mm. Oh, downtown?
Yeah.
I know what it is. Downtown, where is it? I think it's not from Chicago, is it? Downtown. I think it's from Plants vs Zombies. That's not at all it. I think it's from Seymour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little Shop of Horrors.
Thank you. Oh my god. I think it's from that because it's the operatic choir
Yeah.
of the
I think you're totally
of the
right.
show.
That's one. That is one of my favorite musicals.
It's a good one. It's really good.
Down on Skid Row.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how to get up here.
I don't either. Hey guys! How'd
Where's
you
an
get up
elevator?
there? Can you tell me how you got up there?
Give me a
Can
sign.
you throw a rope down? Maybe going back the way you did come. Is there somewhere up through there?
So
I also love you're apparently on like a different ship, but this is clearly the exact same ship design that they used earlier.
Running through halls. Running around through hallways.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
God, what a pain in the patootie.
Why
Am I supposed to go up higher? What the
You lost your big gun, my dude.
So this way. Okay.
You
there
get
we go.
high with a little help from your friends. I get by with a little help from my friends.
Keep coming. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Funnel in.
Follow
Funnel
me,
in.
Follow me. Stand in an orderly line and file through one by one.
Whack. Whack. Why? Why you gotta do that? Alrighty. See if we can use the classic graphics for a minute.
Classics.
Graphics.
So much glowier.
I know, right? Surprisingly glowier.
They definitely look a lot more like classical Z zombies. Or like the human guys do.
I think that with the modern thing, it
Mhm.
oddly enough, most of the time it's darker in the original. In this case, it feels the opposite. Like I
Yeah.
can barely tell that anything is happening here. It's just like goopy mass.
Yeah.
With this, it's like, oh, okay, so it's like, it's hard to tell that it's a person or a
Yeah.
or whatnot in there, but you can still see like, oh yeah, it's a zombie. This, I'm just like, something's happening.
Something happened.
Something is happening here.
I see what's happening here.
What can I say except fucking die now? This way, you wouldn't say. The way with more enemies? Cortana, you shouldn't have. It's just like Christmas. I heard you. Where you be warting? I'm gonna wart that wart. Wart. Some yummy dort. Doop. Oh, cutscene. Ish. El Capitan! El Capitan! Roar of pain. Do I have to, like, actually hurry?
No.
Translation, he's already dead. Oh, I got an achievement. Thank you.
Were it so easy.
You got an achievement? I just did.
I showed you the TikTok of like the arbiter.
Barely know her.
Over. Okay.
I'm hurting, Cap. Oh, hello. So, I'm gonna assume that's like a hive mind brain thing happening.
This is what is called a proto-grave
No
mind.
human life signs detected. The captain, he's one of them.
What gave it away? Cortana.
What he'd want us to do.
fucking love that. He literally, I have to put him out of his misery. I'm gonna punch his face off.
Yeah.
Done. I have the code. We should go.
Come on, the Konami
We need to
code.
get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle.
Yeah, he
That
just
looks better.
punched his
It's
face
just
in. There's gonna be a plot point because in the second game, spoiler, you meet his daughter,
oh.
and it was originally gonna be a plot point in Halo 2 that his daughter cannot forgive you for punching her father's face in, and so like hates you for it.
I was busy like not paying attention to what I was doing.
All right, I think we're coming up on the.
Alrighty. Get out of here.
We're coming up
Get
on
outta here.
the mission
Get outta here.
of Halo 1. Imminently, if
Oh,
you can
boy.
survive.
Yeah, there's no survival, only pain and suffering while I'm trying to like pull. Stop it! I'm trying to manage Windows. There we go. Get out of here.
Oh, it's really weird to see a playback of
Whoop.
the recent past.
Oh.
Just in the little YouTube preview window.
Yeah.
Days of recent past.
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Kevin clearing a razor blade. I don't. I got nothing. That's my best guess.
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
I'm like, how early is too early with these things? Hmm. Jesus Christ. There's so many. Kylie, I'm gonna say the Windows 4 of them between window Discord, the stream, and then just my Google Chrome that never actually gets shut off. Oh, yes, Kylie. Yes, it is. Haha. Gotcha. You can also type in the YouTube chat. It's easier than looking at the thing. Please, mercy. Nope, not a chance. Okay.
Murder the. Come on, get better at the game.
Why would I get better when I can try to cheese my way out? Because these open up with all the fuckers, and then if I go this way, and then hopefully they just don't shoot at me. Lord.
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Kylie, it was assumed. It is technically the live stream chat window, so I will say slightly on you that you didn't know it. Anyway, yeah, we're live. We're gonna finish the fight.
Finish the fight.
Can I go in this way?
You are in the monster spawner. Spin the monster potter.
Did you just fucking throw it back? You bastards. I can't. Alright, modern graphics, because it's brighter and I can see things. Alright, they're fighting each other. Go, go, go. Oh, I'm fucked. There it is. No.
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's
Alright.
go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Alright, so the ticket here is we wait for the monster spawner door to open. Blow up guy. Okay, cool.
Why
Go
did you blow
through-
up Guy?
Through
my
the
uncle.
monster. Hey, that's my uncle! Yeah, they definitely just threw that back.
Good thing we went into the ditch.
Oh, oh yeah! Ah, everything's blowing up. I have no life. Get out! Go fight the people jumping at you, not me. Please, mercy. I know mercy's not for the weak. I'm sorry, Kylie. Oh, good. I fell on a pit. All right.
Okay.
Next stop, Olympus.
Next stop, Olympus.
Okay, now this hallway's clear.
It is? You're behind this? You're correct, sir.
I don't know why that's a shock to Zeus.
Yeah.
Like, that's the part that's weird is, why wouldn't it be Hades? He's kind of a shady bitch. Whack. Whack.
I still love the, like, behind-the-scenes story of that, where they were like, yeah, we interviewed all these guys, and they were all doing, like, I am Hades, Lord of Darkness, and then we got James Wood, and he came
Hey, how
in
you
and
doing,
said,
bud?
Hey, I'm Hades, how you doing?
I'm a sales pitch. I'm a walking, talking sales pitch. I do this, and then run. Oh, they just throw them. Just right out the gate. There's a corner here I can hide behind.
Get in your hole.
Pew. Whoop. Whoop. Pew. Pew.
Get back in your hole. I cannot remember. Have I ever shown you horses are turning eagles are turning people into horses?
No.
It's like
What?
a 30-minute video. It's like the joke did not need to be 30 minutes,
Oh no.
but it's
Is
still
it better
pretty
or
funny.
worse for it?
It,
Hard to tell.
yes and no. Because it's like a satire of like action movies, the whole thing,
Sure.
with like a twist that makes it funnier. Because it's already funny, but then the funniest part comes like 10 minutes into the video with the reveal of what's actually going on.
Grant me a checkpoint, please.
Did you take his ginger ale? Hannah! Did you drink his ginger ale? Yeah, because I have a lot of things in this world, Hannah. No, I don't. I have ginger ale.
It just makes me think of the whole, brother, please drink my hot Kool-Aid. We should make hot Kool-Aid, by the way.
You can.
Kylie, have
make
you had?
that all
Have you?
day.
God, fucking. Kylie, have you had hot Kool-Aid?
Get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
We'll see if she abandoned us. Oh. We're suffering. Tea time.
Tea time. It's tea time.
What?
Right in the dick. Right in the face, dick.
Fick?
Damn boy.
Gonna be a fick or a dake? A dace? I am hot Kool-Aid. I am become hot Kool-Aid.
Get back to the Pillar of Autumn.
The wondrous sip.
Shuttle bay and find a ride.
The forbidden sip? I don't know what's better there. Wee. Ooh, cherry flavored is actually really good though. I like that.
The only context my mother ever bought us Kool-Aid is because it was the cheapest thing she could dye her yarn with.
Oh.
She's a knitter.
Well, I'm glad to know you're loyal, Kylie. Thank you. You can witness our suffering. Whoop. Alright. Alright. I think we're making headway now. Kind of, maybe. Oh, almost. What I need is either... Please don't refer to it as the forbidden sip. Alright, point redacted.
Strike it from the record, Your Honor.
You're gonna have to be the scribe. I'm the one that's playing the game. Kool-Aid for dyeing yarn is genius. She's revolutionary. I don't know how revolutionary it is. That's like the old let's get food dye for like any art project. Oh my god, did they really?
Oh my god.
How did I survive that? Of all the things that I survive in this damn game.
Discovery Channel's I Shouldn't Be Alive.
Yeah, there you go. What? You? Oh. Oh. Oh, I think that was a beautiful throw. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
I think it was a fuel rod.
Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay.
Now imagine this on a higher difficulty.
No, I don't want to. I'm trying to enjoy the story here, Marcus. See, unlike you, I'm not masochistic.
You ever tried it though?
No.
Fun.
Why would I? This is why you have anxiety. You fought this, like, endless waves upon waves of these things, so now you can't turn corners without going, oh, fuck, maybe that's a bad turn.
What if it's an infection form with a rocket launcher?
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. That's what it is. It's invaded your day-to-day life at this point. EDU's terminal. Excuse me? Oh. Hello.
You found one of the other terminals.
Hi there. Well, I'm glad it's in alphanumeric. Interesting. Captain. I don't remember his name
first
either.
name is Captain.
His first name's Captain.
First name Captain, last name Keys. Simmons.
Who's what's the last name of Jacob in Mass Effect?
God.
Okay, cool. Me neither. No one cares about Jacob in Mass Effect. You heard me.
Truly
The hottest take. It's so hot it's on Pluto freezing. Well, this is kind of fun. Have you seen oh god, I forget what it was called. There's a dystopian like YouTube series that this conjures memories of. Never is a strong word. Taylor. Jacob Taylor. No wonder I don't remember it. Oh man. Simmons.
Oh God. You don't want Earth. You want everything. Get out of my head.
Why is it asking him about Earth when it has all the others also?
Well, that's what he just realized. It's not only asking about Earth, it's asking about his whole life. His memories are power. Knowledge is power.
I can't wait to get to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and prove that is accurate. And cry a little each time. Oh boy.
Oh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Change to the Gravemind voice actor.
Well, I'm glad they recorded it on this terminal here.
I think he just made an artistic depiction of his last moments of consciousness.
Yeah. I didn't open the door. I might as well just die. Kill me. There we go.
Kill me.
Alrighty.
Go back to the shuttle bay and
Is this
find a ride.
Yeah, let's go back to the show. It is Saturn. Well, yeah, it's Saturn. Fun fact, there's a hexagon on the top of Saturn, and we don't know why.
Look, I'm telling you, there's something up with hexagons.
Circles? Nah, anywhere. Spheres? Same thing. Flat Earths? Possibly. Hexagons? I don't want to touch it.
Like, bees make hexagons, the Giant's Causeway, that pure pillars of Earth that come from the like ground, those are hexagons somehow. Telling you, hexagons, there's a conspiracy going on.
Do you think it's simply because outside of a circle, 3 points, triangle is like one of the best forms of construction, and a hexagon is just double that.
Oh. I will say, hexagon maps in D&D,
We are
a
so good.
superior kind of map. I love it.
I think if you have like minis and tiles, I would disagree, because I don't know very many things that make hexagon shaped tiling for D&D purposes. That's like
that's what I
my
make
only
my
counterpoint.
own.
Otherwise, I feel like it doesn't matter.
'Cause hexagons let you move in like diagonal directions and like all kinds of crazy shit. I love hexagons.
Yeah, but you could also move diagonals with rectangles.
But
If you have a
in
smart
a grid
ruling,
base, you can surround someone with only 4 allies. In a hexagon, you can surround them with 6.
counterpoint, you can only surround them with 4 because of the rule system in place. What it really could be is you surround them with 9 if you include diagonals as 1 square away. And I, for one, approve of that.
I approve this message.
Grab one of those
Fine.
He's pretty calm about that.
I know, right? Most of them, like, run out of the way and stuff. Okay, I need a checkpoint here. Somewhere. Oh, music.
Yep.
Not playing around no more.
Jakub Talar.
Whoa. I feel like Jacob Taylor is the name of at least 5 main characters in some form of bad fiction. Oh,
Gotta jump.
the fall damage. Fight. Good enough.
It counts.
It works.
We count those.
Wee. I'll take it.
The Maw. Oh god. Okay, yeah.
The maw.
This level sucks. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
This began the trend of Halo having
This is the 3rd level, I think, where you've been like, yeah, this is the quintessential level. This is the level. This is the Warthog one, like speeding through at the power of sound.
blocking out the ones before that aren't good.
Marcus, you're leaving me to dry here in the desert. In this case, literally, like, here's the desert part of the ring.
There's the Pillar of Autumn.
Why?
This kind of started the trend that persisted until Halo Infinite, I'd argue, of
Mhm.
Halo not having the greatest boss fights.
Boss fight, you say? Okay.
With heavy air quotes.
So just a bigger hunter of sorts. Pull up.
My dad
Goes
when we're
down.
driving to the Denny's. We'll make
Yeah, on purpose, didn't you? It was way cooler this way, Cortana. You can't even deny it.
You can't deny it. Master Chief's got style.
I want to acknowledge, how did he... I guess if it was heading down, he gets out, and then what, just, like, pulls the biggest crunch of his life and jumps straight vertical
Yeah.
in order to get to that.
Look, Spartans are wild.
You can use the captain's neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines.
Oh, that's why he punched him in the face.
Yeah.
To destroy the ring.
Also, yeah, you're back to the beginning. Full circle.
Woo! Wow. One might even call it a Halo. Classic. Oh, yeah, look at this.
Just kind of disappear.
Yeah. Oh dear God, ladders in video games are the worst.
Yeah.
Hello.
Surprise! Oh, they're so much more poofy.
Yeah,
The OG graphics. I don't love them. Oh,
I did that on purpose. I didn't want the lack of life because I got down a ladder.
mm-hmm.
Alley-oop, and alley-oop, and...
Holy Scorda. Everything looks the goddamn same on this goddamn ship.
Hmm. We good now?
I understand why ladders are hard.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, they still hate me.
Yep.
Well, good thing I have this.
And he wandered away.
Oh, water, water, water.
Too fast on the switch button.
I know. I have it on my my mouse wheel.
No!
Crunch.
Bad flood.
Jesus.
Just one little tip to make it your life easier.
Yeet a grenade as soon as I open the door.
No, I was actually gonna say
Oh.
in this exact instance,
Tolerance space. We kind of are.
in this specific level instance, conserve your goddamn grenades until you need
Oh.
them.
Oh, okay.
Because you will need them at one point.
Like a cat
Yeah. Needs.
needs
Just-
everything.
Ching! Uh-oh!
Shoddy like a melody in my head. I'm thinking like, yeah, pow pow every day. It's like the popcorn's blowing away, blowing away. Woo! Oh, two of them. It's getting out of hand. Kylie, I know you don't appreciate that joke, but it is a solid joke.
Oh my god. I love how there's still just a regular ass hunter here.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's setting up shop.
Yeah. I just love the idea of, like, you know, the fucking Covenant being like, alright, the random human ship that they abandoned when they crashed here, we're gonna send a hunter there.
Oh, it's getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Literally make that joke with every hunter battle.
I know. It's even funnier because Kylie hasn't seen any of the Star Wars, and it's just the best of prequel memes. Spoiler alert.
There are two of them.
Oh, she's typing. Congrats on my solid joke. It is solid. What?
I like to
What?
imagine these guys are just the same guys from the beginning of the game, and they just didn't have a way to get off the ship.
They're just stuck.
How long do you think, canonically, this campaign took? Like, in world time?
Oh god. What? Wait, when did this happen, Kylie? When have you watched the Star Wars? Canonically, I'm gonna guess 3 months. Because it's a military sim.
Oh, yeah.
It would take way longer than I would actually assume. Other Marcus got to watch about. Ooh, yay. Sweet. Excellent. Oh, I'm pleased. Oh. She has watched the Star Wars eyes.
Star Wars Ises.
Star Wars oozles.
Star Wars Zingas.
And now for Clone Wars and everything. I've seen the Bad Batch stuff, plus Grogu. Yay! Have you watched Mando?
Mando!
And Boba Fett, meaning Mandalorian Season 2.5. Ooh. Yay.
The bridge.
want to turn that corner again, Chief.
You're cheap. Oh, that guy's packing heat. Whoa. You seen Breaking
my
Bad?
Yes.
That just reminded the fuel rod
Oh.
going over your head reminded me of that one time where Jesse's just standing still shooting at a guy who's like missing him the entire time.
Yeah, no, that's a good comparison. Kylie, Mandalorian is like even better than a lot of the other Star Wars stuff. And I, as a Star Wars nerd, like I'll hoot and holler about Clone Wars being really good and whatnot. Mandalorian is something else. That first season is creme de la creme. Oh, now she's purple.
Yeah.
Her hair's much shorter.
Yeah. That's why she's hotter. What?
No, no, that hair is just out of style. That's like
These people are wrong.
that. No, that hair, purple hair, that looks like one of the Backstreet Boys. Like in specifically, I Want It That Way. In that music video, like we need a side-by-side comparison of.
And I don't. You're not unselling me on this.
It's way too old. It's way too out of it. It's the fact that it's got like almost a middle part thing. That's the like it just looks dated to me. Are you looking up the Backstreet Boys now? Sure can.
At least I still have control of the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but
It's
why?
that guy. Hold on. We have the GIF now. It's that guy right there. that's what Cortana looks like. I won't unsee it. Oh goody. Okay. Oh no. God, I thought they just like got him right there. One, two. Buckle my shoe. Ooh. 3. Oh, not quite. He's just on fire. 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Shut that door. Alright. 5, 6. Pick up ammunition. It's the modern stick.
The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. We should be able to get to the engine room through there.
To be fair, this also feels a little bit
I was
dated for
about to say,
music.
speaking of
I was like,
dated
wow.
It was a different era.
Yeah, it was.
It was 2000s.
Get out of here.
I still remember. I still have a newspaper clipping because one of our family friends was pictured in our local newspaper. In the window of a store holding up the Happy New Year 2003 and the front page, and we still have that like clipped.
His 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's
mean-
really cool.
Yeah.
Have you had 15 minutes of fame as you, Marcus?
I was on the cover web page for my middle school with my friend. We were the two like cover image kids for the front page of our middle school website.
That's awesome. Just like, yeah, we are the school.
Yeah, it was me and Efren, and we were both just like, we were doing something. I don't know what we were like. We were working on some sort of group project, and someone was like, "Can we take your picture?" Like, sure. And then they put it on the front, like banner page.
Okay. So it's one of those like replacements for stock imagery type of
Yeah.
poses because you guys were just doing your thing, or did you like look up
Yeah,
and
we
go,
weren't even looking at the camera. Like, we were literally just looking at like our desk or whatever we were working on at the time.
okay, nice, well
Yeah.
done.
That was fun.
I'm trying to think of like.
And actually, he had a little.
Actually,
bit
I can think of a 15 minutes of fame. God,
Yeah.
that's too easy.
Gee, yeah.
Gee, I don't know
I don't know what that would be for you. I can't think of
I
it.
can't. No idea. I didn't mean to throw that grenade, but here we are. Will they blow up and damage me?
I think they do.
I'm like, it feels like it.
Who would win, one super soldier or one popcorn boy?
For those at home that aren't Kylie, because Kylie knows, but for those others at home that are unaware and not also watching this, I was on AGT, America's Got Talent, with the dance troupe, so that's my 15 minutes.
I just remember I saw a TikTok recently that just it was like a rock and roll history fact of the day,
Oh,
and it was so good. So apparently, I'm just
Ow.
gonna retell the whole story. There was a
yeah.
in the UK, there's apparently like a broadcast on around Christmas where they play the top song currently up the charts.
Okay.
Like in the country, and
It does
people
take-
got kind of frustrated after the X Factor got really popular, because
Mm.
every year it had its finale around the time, around the New Year and like winter holiday and stuff.
Yeah.
So around that time, like X Factor would have their finale, and then the top song in the charts would almost always be the winner of X Factor.
Oh,
The
like
winning
singing.
song. Yeah. So everyone would go and buy that song, so it would become the top one in the country. And a bunch of
They
people were like,
planned that.
kind of like, yeah, we were very much like, like this is getting irritating.
You've ruined this tradition.
Yeah. So they all, like a bunch of people conspired to just mass buy Rage Against the Machines, Fuck You, I Don't Do What You Tell Me. And so it's not even that they play it, they get
Yeah.
the band to come there and play it live. And so
Keep going.
they got Rage Against the Machine to come play it, and they were like, a bunch of people were concerned, like, I don't
There's a
know if
window.
there's glass, yeah. I don't know if we should have
How is it that our primitive human glass can
It's
hold
better
the
than
flood?
Forerunner glass.
Oh my gosh, guys, come
Um,
on! It's simple design here.
So the like people in charge of like the network were like, I don't know if we should have a band saying fuck you to the entire UK public.
Yeah.
And so they went and they asked Rage Against the Machine if they could like censor themselves for the performance. And
Isn't that kind of the point of raging against the machine?
yeah, I'll give you one guess as to the band that wrote the lyric "Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me" did in response to that.
It said, "Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me." Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Again,
All right, let's see what this is. The Zink's conspiracy theory is that my desire is to constantly cook and create food abominations. Well, speaking of abominations, here they keep coming. Stems from the emotional and mental trauma from my diet when I gotta go on the dance stream. Yeah, that's fair. I did go on like a Wolverine diet for in 2 weeks. I lost 15 pounds and gained 5 in muscle, because pain in the ass diet. Because I was like, oh hey, I'm gonna go on we went to perform, politics aside, we went to perform at Trump's inaugural Liberty and Freedom Ball, or balls technically. There's the Liberty Ball and then there's the Freedom Ball, and so we were live in the Liberty Ball, if I'm right, and then the Freedom Ball we were broadcasted to live shortly after the inaugural address proper. It was an absolute pain of a diet. It was like you can't have anything. Like carrots were technically not allowed because there's too much sugar in the carrot. Yeah, that was a rough time. I had not fun with eating that. But to be fair, I'll eat just about anything. The problem is that I'll eat just about anything, so removing all of that is very restrictive and very sad. What else? Bam. Whoop, bam. Is this a monster? Pause it.
Can't remember because this definitely seems like the way to
I'm like,
go.
there's a little bit of green gas on the other side, so I feel like that's just a invisible wall. Here's where we spawn. If I were making a game in 2000s, that's what I would do. Whack. Whack.
I was making games in the 2000s. They were very simple, and I
And
got
clean.
them off of. I got them off of a CD of Game Maker that came with a book of how to make your first brick breaker.
That did nothing. Oh, maybe not. Sweet. Okay.
I was about to say this seems
So
like
just
the
a
way it
thing
should
just
be
blew
going.
up. Here.
Get out of here!
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
shield.
OG. Hmm.
Into the maintenance hatch.
Into the abyss.
You know what? This has just reminded me that I've always wanted to play with someone. I've always wanted to get and play the board game miniature version of Space Hulk.
I would not be familiar.
It's a Warhammer like in his ass.
It was just eating his ass,
The bloodied ass.
among other things.
Yeah, it's basically just it's a 40K like game. We use 40K minis, but it's like kind of different. But it uses like the similar combat rules, but like there's a very specific scenario where it's like your one team is a group of Space Marines boarding this giant like vessel, and the other team is a group of Gene Stealers and Tyranids in like the vents that has to. And it's basically like Aliens, where one side plays the Marines and one side plays the aliens.
This is a three-way war right here.
Right? Yeah, it's the Sentinels, Flood, Covenant, and then Master Chief hiding in the closet.
No. Why the fuck? Well, at least I start right here. I feel a little bit better now. That corn. Oh no. Oh no, we changed the timeline. He wasn't eating the ass. Oh no. Sad day. Poor Flood. You never get their moment to shine. So, what's the strategy here? Book it? I feel like book it is a poor idea. There are 2 hunters and then a bunch of those bombs. Ooh, health pack. Noted. If I sit long enough... Please don't. Please don't. Please
don't come
please
in here.
no.
Please.
I said please. Alright, hold on. We need a... Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that.
Look at that
Mm,
tang.
I love Tang. Like, legit, though. Tang is delicious. I don't know why it's not nearly as popular as it once was. Please, 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 please. 3 in the gut!
I don't know what it is about tang. It's too something. It's too tangy for me.
Well, it just sounds like you're not the intended market there, buddy. I don't know how to help you with that. Water you down your Tang?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Sunny D?
Similar.
Okay.
Not a big fan of.
See, I love Sunny. Well, it's hard to not please me with food items.
Yeah.
But Sunny D, delicious.
Yeah, that's one. I think that's also one of those those flavors where it's like, I'm never as big a fan of the flavor. As
Oh
I
my
am, like,
fucking god, are you shitting me? Oh my god, I can't believe that. I was like, holy shit. No. Stop it. There's gotta be a joke about eating pussy somewhere, and I don't want to put in the effort to make it. Okay, lore man, here's a question. How many cats are there in this first game?
Cats?
Yeah,
I
we need to
think
know
0.
this. I've been cornered. Hey, I did it, Mom. Sunny D's nuts. Well done, Kylie. I approve. 10 out of 10. Kylie, you need to harass John so that he gets in here too. I sent him a link and everything. This way?
Perhaps. Your guess is literally as good as mine. Like all
Engineering.
these corridors look so.
What was our goal again? We got to the bridge.
Well, you hit a checkpoint.
Yay! I did it, Mom.
Light fuse.
I went right. I should have gone left.
I zigged when I should have zagged.
Located. We're here.
All right.
Alert. The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't
This looks like an
restart the
engineering room.
countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do
I'm
enough
sorry?
damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures.
Uh-huh.
I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary.
But Kylie, he needs to provide all the details of my new character for his D&D campaign that he invited me to do. Am I supposed to kill him?
You can't.
Oh, health pack.
You're
Okay.
gonna have to wait 2 more games. Yeah, so you gotta get up there. It's
Down is up.
no, you were going the right way. I was just gonna say it's yeah, it's there somewhere. There it
Kylie,
is.
you could text Kevin. The problem is that Kevin is either preparing for bed or hanging out with his brothers. One of those two things. I live with him, so I know his schedule.
Yeah, there we go. So you gotta jump on these and jump up to there. Jump on the tanks. Gotta do some parkour.
Parkour, Morty. Parkour.
Parkour.
Wart. Parwart. Par for the warts. Oh my god. No.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys are infinitely spawning until you blow up all the things.
Oh my god.
Welcome
Well, I didn't die.
to this level. This is what was considered a boss fight in a 2000 shooter.
Yes, this isn't a boss fight. This is just poor management. To be fair, I did message you, like, I don't know, maybe an hour ago. Easily. I say an hour. We technically started around 7:30. 11:20. That's child's play.
Rookie numbers.
Yeah, we were playing until I think 1 last week. That sounds about right.
You're talking to someone with insomnia. It's very bad. And I know it's genetic because my grandma will have you stay up till 1 a.m. watching SNL, and then she'll wake up at 5 a.m. to make you scrambled eggs.
Dude, scrambled eggs are awesome.
Very good.
What's your favorite form of egg cookery?
Well-made scrambled eggs.
Well-made scrambled eggs.
If I don't trust the person to make the eggs well, I'll ask for a fried egg, because I think that's harder to fuck up. But if I know they make them the way I like them, then scrambled eggs.
How am I supposed to do that?
You just jump.
It does.
Yeah. You should be able to.
You're lying to me, Marcus.
I'm not.
You're lying to me, Marcus.
Try and crouch jump.
Are you sure I'm supposed to be doing it from over here? Because there's a hallway right there.
Yeah, it's just how you get to the other side. It looks exactly like this.
I don't believe you.
You cannot believe me all you want. See, look. It's mirrored on the other side.
Omelet or fried egg sandwich? Ooh, egg sandwiches are good.
Well, the fried egg is definitely what I get when I have to put it on like a burger or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The oak run, the yolk.
Good old oak run. Marcus, what is that I'm looking at?
Okay. Look, I'm full of shit. It's fine.
You're full of shit, Marcus.
It's fine. I'm the lore master.
Clearly.
I speak for the trees.
Yeah. See, this is the cool way to do it.
Yeah, that's
but
the way if you're not a fucking pansy.
this is the intended way, is
I
to
might-
start barrel jumping your way up there.
I might have just not even seen this thing my entire playthrough and done it the hard way the whole time. That's a thing with me, and I don't know what it is about me, but I often find this is why I'm very good at QA jobs in comp sci.
I
Because
find the worst way to go
I
about
find
it.
the way no one's ever thought to do it, and that's my first instinct. And then people are like, "Wait, why did you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I thought that's how you're supposed to do it." And they're like, "No." I'm like, well, that's how I did it, and guess what? It doesn't work.
That's not how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, and it doesn't work. It's like, I don't think that's the intent there.
No, there's
it's like
some...
trying to open a can opener with a spoon, and you're just like, well, I got pretty far through the way. I did cut myself though. It's like, wait, what? Hold on here. That's not how the spork works.
I was listening to someone at one point who works for QA for Adobe.
Oh God, I can only imagine.
Yeah, but they were joking in the podcast because there is a certain amount of Schadenfreude you get when you work for QA, where it's like, "Hey, Dave."
Guess what I broke?
Yeah, and you're like, no. It's like, hey, they're talking about like Adobe. It's like, this is where you have to jump on that now, and you do actually have to be on that because you have to turn around. You have to throw a grenade in there.
Oh.
I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine center.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know there's an armory station.
So you got to do that for all of them.
Dear God. Just do the standby stab trick with the cooking knives. Possibly work at them. Oh, wonderful. Alright, rinse and repeat. This is the wrong side. We want to be over here. Because it doesn't have the 3 barrels or whatever. Basically, I need to go to the right. Which is the antithesis of my belief anytime I get stuck in a maze. It's always hug the left wall and keep walking.
Brute force method.
Yeah.
I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose the
There was a
gap
project I had to do at one point in college.
We had to pull back the exhaust couplings.
Yeah, exactly. So I was a software engineer, not an electrical engineer.
Which made it really awkward.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know how to do this. Like, well, you're an engineer, do it.
Figure it out.
I was like, but no, we had to make a maze and then make something that solves the randomly generated maze. Which is kind of the same algorithm.
Yeah.
Because, like, it has to have a solution anyway.
Yeah. He's so sneaky.
My favorite was something I didn't even think about. But basically, we were like taught how to make basically it's kind of how like Photoshop and those do like image filters.
Yeah.
So we had to write a program that took like the pure data of an image file and like changed it and spit it back out in a weird way. Like we had to make like a colored square in one corner and like change it to black and white with another image.
catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells.
Nope, you gotta wait for it to be open.
I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near
This
the
part,
engine
again,
entrance.
it sucks. And then you gotta do it while these guys are shooting at you the whole time. flood are trying to eat your face. There you go.
They said armory station, so I
Yeah.
feel liberal use of grenades is encouraged. I got 2.
I want to know, because I know for a fact they
You
started this
wanna
level
know.
without those health packs being there.
Mm.
And then through like the first or second QA session, they're like, all right,
We need a refuel station.
Yeah.
This is too long of a endeavor. Let's band-aid the problem. The problem literally with band-aids.
yeah. I know Halo 1 went through a lot of like rush towards the end.
Mhm.
They kept being like, we gotta cut these corners because these guys. This is the most annoying these guys are in the whole game. Like they're pretty ignorable throughout most of it.
Shoot with a shotgun.
Best ranked weapon in the game. Ugh. Hey,
At least it's not from the top.
down.
Get it? Because I'm on the middle floor.
Yeah.
Aha. Hey, do you think the sniper is good against the fucking flying people, but not the fleshy goop people that are susceptible to headshots?
Yeah, sniper. I don't think I've ever tried the sniper on them. I don't think I've ever had a sniper when they happen to show up. What would be considered a headshot? You still got 3 more of these things to
The
do.
eyeball. You guys. Get it. Open up. Nothing. So it has to pull all the way back before the flaps will even open?
They're on a, like,
Timer.
yeah, they open and close every few seconds.
Hmm. Playing a game of whack fuck here.
Whack!
Oh, there's the guy. Hey, I'll take it. If they're, doing it before I start pulling back this cup link, I'm down. Let's go. No. You get out of here. Fight each other.
You would think, like, story-wise, or
They'd
like,
focus on the zombies before
yeah,
dealing with
they
your
were built to
shit.
contain the flood, so it feels like priority and AI should prioritize the zombie
enemy.
outbreak than the one guy that AI just doesn't like that much.
Yeah. The guy with disagreements versus the guys that will completely destroy an entire galactic civilization.
Yeah. Priorities, people. Upgrades, people. Upgrade.
Where's the bomb one? Was there not a bomb one this time? That's weird.
I think it is vaguely random what enemies spawn each time.
Boy, I haven't seen a rocket flood in a while.
Just
You. I want, like... Is there anything better? No. Yeah, here. Word to your mom.
you're waiting for them.
I am.
Hey, Rusty here.
Yeah, now they're here. I feel like the shotgun is more effective at range than the damn rifle. You ain't got arms, mate.
Your arm's off. No, it isn't.
Good enough. Did that not do it? I'm gonna die. Let me go get the health pack, he says. It'll be easy, he says.
I know a shortcut.
It's the, alright, give me your best death sounds. Go!
I was doing the, have you heard of the high elves?
Oh, yeah. Okay, they said there's an armory.
Won't you?
Pause real quick. We need to turn off night mode so I can see colors. Hooray!
Colors and shapes, the likes of which I have never known. That's a server.
Do I have to tip? Said there's an armory. Cortana. Oh, so Kylie, we have this running joke that Master Chief should be voiced by Kronk / Patrick Warburton / however you want to go about it.
The Halo made for the Covenant. The Halo
Cortana or Chief, both of them.
Chief,
We have a situation. Halo, but it's all just Patrick Warburton. Sir, what are you doing? Finishing this fight.
I'm a monument to all your sins.
God.
This is not your grave, but you're welcome in it.
Oh no. Oh no. Warburton. I'm at 10,000%. Let's go.
In my tongue, we call him the demon.
Did you hear of the pillar of autumn? The autumn of pillar. Pillar for autumn. That pillar? Yeah, Chief, that pillar. Ah!
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship? Sir, I'm just finishing this fight.
I needed a weapon.
You're dangerous. Lucky for you, I like danger. Here it is. Yeah.
I am the danger. Oh, hell yeah. What?
Oh, there's
What?
a cloak guy in here.
What? What do you want? Hmm? I'm sorry. Was that a cloaked flood?
Yep.
Hello. Interesting.
Again, another subtle thing of them getting smarter,
Hmm.
as there's more of them. They're figuring out how to use more complex technologies.
But I can't go. Well, why do you want to open the door? Mm.
I remember, okay, so one time I was playing Dead Space, right?
Yep.
And I encountered a glitch where the elevator stopped in between floors. So I got out above, like, on top of the level, and I
Yeah.
could see, like, the void around it. And, like, all the ceiling was, like, see-through.
Yeah.
I assume for, like, dev purposes, like, all the ceiling is probably a one-way mirror sort of thing.
Yeah.
So you could, like, play
Or you
with
don't
that.
have to deal with
Yeah.
extra textures or
Yeah.
what have you.
So I was just walking on the surface, like looking down at the level I just got through, and I literally saw one of the ceiling vents, and it was just like it went up to the point where like you could see in it, and then it like went this way, and it just was nothing after that. And I just saw a necromorph sitting there,
Menacingly.
like basically like a Jack in the Box, just being like,
I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Gonna swim with you. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna be your best friend.
It ironically it
Good
wasn't
feelings,
T-posing, which that would have been the
Even
best.
funnier.
Yeah. But it wasn't like animated at all. It was just sitting there, like, hey, what did it do?
What the dog doing? Alright, no, we're just gonna ignore the ones that are gonna spawn on the other side of this hallway for a door that I couldn't care less about. Ugh. If I spam back and forth, it barely even moves. Would you say it's a fair assessment to say that Halo's movement feels a little bit like ice skating?
Oh yeah, 100%. Everything is very floaty in these games.
Okay.
It's very like you feel a lot lighter than you should almost all the time. Especially
For a what, like 1,000-pound Spartan?
Yeah, yeah. Someone who wears like literally a ton. Like someone who, when they kneels down, literally shakes the earth. It's my favorite part. There's a cutscene in Infinite where he like kneels down to talk to someone and it just goes boom,
Smack.
and then he gives this like uplifting speech to the guy. We're all human. We
Chief.
all make mistakes.
Chief, have you lost weight? No. Thong.
I've gained 600 pounds of
Pure muscle and adrenaline.
So-
Oh, excellent. Hello. Where does this go? What is this little corner I found? Oop, and my phone buzzed. Hello? Facebook. Alright, get out of here.
So yeah, he weighs 1,000 pounds in armor and 287 pounds out of armor.
Why do these doors exist? It led literally nowhere.
real fake doors. Real fake doors here.
We sell real fake doors all around. It's called Two Brothers. It's getting out of hand. Get out of here. Good. Oh, please don't die. Closer than I want. Oh my god. No.
One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
This keyboard. It's okay. It's an excuse
You
to buy
already-
a new one.
You already broke keys.
Nuts. What?
You punched him in the face.
Ah. See, I was mistaken because I thought you were talking about Captain.
His legal name.
His first name.
His Christian name. That's another part of sci-fi that some things explore, but I've always just been curious about. Like when we get to space travel and when we get to aliens, I feel like there's no way there isn't some other sort of like alien religion going around at this point.
Oh yeah. No, there's got to be alien religion and alien subdomains of existing religion,
Yeah.
where it's just like, oh yeah, so looking at say the Judeo Christian beliefs, just oh yeah, so God still like treated us as his chosen. It's just this was, you know, like an afterthought. This is day 8.
Yeah. This is the DLC. Of
This is
creation.
Daisy. Oh god.
I'm just a little guy. Would I hurt you?
Yes. Oh my fucking god. Are you
I almost said something too. I was like, you might be a little too close to that barrel.
And you know what you did?
I said nothing.
You let me
It was the
sit
curveball
here
over
dry.
again.
Why did I invite you here? You're my Cortana, and all you've done is lead me astray. First, this isn't even the engineering bay like way to climb up. I found a ramp. Second, oh yeah, so Chief, advisory. Maybe this is a bad idea. Nope. Alright, step 1. I wish there was a quick save thing.
Yeah, it's like there's a post I saw a while, like a comic. It's like these console peasants don't understand the skill and like finesse it takes to play PC games, and then it just cuts to the person like spamming F5, F8 over and over.
Yeah. Alright.
One step closer to the edge.
How, like, say we get into, you know, some pretty crazy cybernetics. We get
Mhm.
additional arms.
Yeah.
Think about the gameplay that you could do provided your brain can keep up. But
Yeah.
like, god damn. Yeah, I see you. Shut up.
I think you had the right idea. Just bad positioning. I'd say you don't really need to use the scope even, and probably it's better if you don't, because then you can actually see where the barrel is.
I did it, Mom. No, leave me alone.
2 more to go.
No, not when I'm so close. Okay. I still want to go up this way. I think. Yeah, because I saw a door on that side. Health pack. Yeet. Let's go. Ugh. I'll be honest, this just makes me appreciate, like, even just a couple years down the line, you get, like, Republic Commando.
Yeah.
And the guidance of, oh yeah, go this way, while still having the kind of flexibility to,
Mhm.
oh yeah, do, you know, different routes if you want. Like, what a good game. On top of, like, the little squad-based tactics
It
stuff.
just makes me, honestly, it makes me appreciate games, personally, like Half-Life, that don't have a marker, but are just so, like Half-Life 2 is so just well designed that I just don't get lost in that game.
Yeah. Like, you don't even think about it.
Yeah, like it's just, it kind of like, the more you think about it, the more likely you are to get lost, because you probably overthink it. If you just go with the flow, you'll end up exactly where you need to be. And like there's a magic to that. That's an art form. Yeah, usually when I get lost in a game that's like really well designed like that, it's because I'm trying to outthink it
Mm.
and it backfires. It's like, well,
I'm gonna be real sneaky.
this
I'm gonna
seems
be
like
a
the
sly
way they want
bitch.
me to go, so I'm gonna go the other way. Wait.
Yeah. God.
Everybody. Okay, so I think actually
other side.
there is a door on the other side. Yeah, that's.
Double tap. Down here.
No, what I meant was I think
Under
there's a door
here?
on the other side, and that's what I had to jump to. Like when you're up there, I think there's a door over there. Pretty sure.
Here?
Hard to see.
Everything just fucking like
Exploding.
going to hell around me. I'm just like, dude, where's this door at?
How do I get up there?
I guess I could do the get up and walk across thing. Let's try that. I guess I shouldn't be doing Nintendo music because they just took down like 20 people just outright. Fuck me. Fuck my life. Run, bitch, run. Gesundheit.
So there is a door that leads directly up here. Oh yeah, it is. So it's right there.
I think that just leads back around. So, yeah, you did the little hopperoo. Bye.
Keep it up. Only one more reactor to go.
Yay. Just one more.
One day more.
I'm like, it wasn't telling me to go, so I was like, uh-oh. Did I break the game?
Don't go breaking my game.
fucking god, no.
I won't go back in.
Where's Bomb Boy? Where's Bomb Boy?
Oh, honey, if I get testy.
Baby, you're not the kind. Bum, 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 bum. Fuck me. Wait a minute. Here, Ball Boy. Just right here, if you would.
I wanna hop on you.
Actually, you know what? I'm lazy. Kill me. There we go. Easy.
I just imagine that moment Master Chief pulls off the pin and just stares the flood in the eye like
Come at me, bitch. I'm done with your shit. Oh, Bomb Boy. There we go. Hey. Hey. Back. Hey. Alright. We're good.
Do you know about Tribes? The legend behind the game Tribes?
Legend? No. I barely know Tribes. Like, I know of it.
Do you know like the main mechanic?
Nope.
So basically, the main mechanic in that game
You know what? We're doing this one first.
is like you have like rocket boots,
Okay.
and you like kind of half pipe around
Hmm.
the map. And so like like basically, and you have a bunch of like slow moving projectiles, and basically your goal is like hit people out of the air as they're like jump in as they land.
Hmm.
And that entire core mechanic was completely accidental. They got it working, like they got their first prototype working, and then the friction just stopped working on the character's feet, and they were like, actually,
This is fun.
this is really fun, because they were like sliding around everywhere and like doing half pipe tricks, and they were like,
Let's go.
I think this is our main mechanic now. So they built the rest of the game, because originally it was just like a Quake clone,
Yeah.
essentially, but then
The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of
15 minutes.
15 minutes to get off the ship. Don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine. It leads to a class
Top?
7 service corridor that runs along
Fucking
the
which
floor
top?
from
There's
there.
2 engine rooms. Ah, that's what the room that goes nowhere be.
yeah.
Boing, boing, boing,
Now
boing,
I'm pretty
Boing.
confident in telling you
boing,
that we're
boing.
at the Warthog Park.
I don't believe you.
I've been lied to too much. I can no longer trust.
I have lost all trust, faith, pixie dust. Boing.
Sugar, spice.
And everything
And
dust.
everything
Second star to the Powerpuff Girls. That's the crossover we need. We need Disney to buy Cartoon Network so we can get Powerpuff Peter Pan. Oh, you're still following me.
In their version, Tara Strong just plays every character.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, fuck. I saw the flashlight. Or fusion, whatever.
Yeah.
Sci-fi shit.
Fuel rod.
There we go. Oh, good. Power pan. There it is.
So they called me in high school.
Did they? Yeah. Did they just? Okay, good. I was like, did he just stick me after the? Oh, it's just the doors closing. Ascend, descend, ascend. Hey, look at this glass.
It's been surviving this
fucking-
entire explosion. building.
Wow, magic. What does 5x5 mean in military speak lingo?
No, I know, like, cause I
Because
know,
then the high 5x5 is what banshees say.
yeah,
but I
which is
don't
a
know what it
direct
means.
reference to aliens.
Yeah. I need you to Google this. Come on, Cortana, help me out here. 5x5. Wildcats? This is 2000s.
We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac
6
now,
minutes?
awaiting final
But you
countdown.
said I had 15.
Will detonate.
Cortana lied to me.
Generate a temperature of
Alright,
almost
here we go.
100 million degrees. Don't
100 million. Bye, everybody. Yeet. Oh my god. Oh my god, they flipped my warthog.
We can't make it on foot. We need a vehicle.
I'm working on it, Cortana. I'm working on it. I have 1 health already. I just left the hangar. Ah, go, bitch, go. We're taking a long way. Nope. No Nintendo music. Bad. Wee. I was hoping for the ba-ba-ba-ba, but instead we're getting the like music. Go.
So, in the pipe
Uh-huh.
means it was used in the Navy. It was used to signal that an enemy vehicle was clear ahead and that it was possible to attack the vehicle.
So basically it's in the barrel of the sights.
Yeah, it's like,
Or
and
whatever.
it basically has been like kind of, it's a idiom-fied to mean like everything's going good,
Okay.
like the way we want it.
So what about 5x5?
I'm getting to that part.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's 2 expressions in one.
Oh.
Because in the pipe is just used for like everything's good, we're all good here.
Okay. We're all good here now. Thank you. How are you? We're sending a squad up. Negative, negative. There's a large reactor leak. Very dangerous. There's no reactor on that level. And then we
Oh,
get
so
to
5x5 is referring to radio. It's 2 axes. One is clarity and one is strength of a radio communication.
out of 5.
Yeah, so it's in the pipe 5x5s. It means we're all clear and we hear you loud and clear, basically.
We're all clear. We hear you clear. We're seeing clear.
Yeah, it's like everything's
We took a
going
Claritin.
great.
That is a wall.
That is.
You know what's not in the pipe 5x5 right now? Me. On not but a sliver of shield. I have 4 minutes. Really, I have 3 minutes.
So really, it's meant to be an ironic term, especially in Aliens, because the person flying is like, we're all good, everything's great. Oh no, and then everything is soon not great. Oh no.
I braked just a little bit beforehand because I knew I wasn't making it, so that I would not like flip upside down. Oh my fucking god.
Hey, we're at the Warthog Lounge.
Yay. I love Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah.
Flip, flip, flip. Go, go, go. Get out my way, bitch.
Oh, bitch.
Get out the way. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Bowhammer.
I barely know her.
This is why the NPC in the Infinite has the nickname Brohammer.
Oh dear. This is a bad spot to have your thing turned around. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta wait there for extraction.
Why do I feel like this is a lie and then I'm gonna have to keep going?
That's insane. Why would you think that?
Evade? I don't understand the meaning of the word. Give me your banshee, you bitch.
She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route.
It's keep going forward.
One
Whoop.
launch fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it.
If anything, I'm comical. Wait, what? Oh. Oh my god. I thought
Buggy
this
on
was
the
a
bridge by
very
Warthog.
bad part.
Analyze.
We're taking this warthog. because this one is the superior version to that one.
Activating final countdown timer.
Is that literally for just multiplayer that there's 2 of them?
Yeah,
Can't
I'm pretty
recall.
sure.
It's on fire. This isn't good.
Yeah, I think multiplayer and, you know, just in case some NPC or something threw a grenade at the wrong time and blows one up.
Can they blow it up? I thought warhogs are like
Oh, yeah, no.
indestructible in
Yeah,
this
and this
fucking
one,
thing.
yeah, they don't really, can't really break them. Yeah.
You lied to me again.
Keep lying.
You're full of lies, deception.
Deception. Oh, yeah,
Every
that's
day more lies.
Yeah. That's a good question. Kylie, have you seen, like, the spin-off Star Wars movies, then?
Yeah, have you watched Rogue One? Ooh, hiccup. We must know. Meow. Ooh. There we go.
Yeah. Most speedrunners just,
Sun's on the fire garbage can. You. Oh, good. Up. If I were a Master Chief, I would stay in the vehicle until it's done flipping,
yeah.
and
Just
then
to
get
see
out.
if it lands
Yeah.
properly.
Yay! Sweet. We're making Rogue One references, so we had to know. It's very important to the success of this mission. Deception! Deception! Every day more lies. I swear to God, I'm not lying to you. They're making a planet killer. I don't believe you. We're gonna have to verify. I'm getting the tentacle monster now. Sir, do we really need to? We never have enough reasons, Jeff!
Have you seen the
Oh, hello.
the cosmonaut thing? Or, like, every Star Wars movie has that one scene that's just completely unnecessary.
Yeah, yeah.
In Rogue One, it's the weird tentacle thing.
Yeah. There we go. Yup. Like the Ratars in
Yeah.
Force Awakens,
The Rathars. I
which
think
are
it's
also tentacles.
Empire has the least
Kinda seems-
egregious one, but I can't remember what Empire's was.
Goodness. The Wampa?
Yeah.
Ah! I'm dying. Oh god, there's a third. I'm better now. I have 3 minutes to survive. And Master Chief is having it has it's just like a full blown like allergic reaction.
Cortana, I think the flood triggered my...
Cortana, we said 5x5. I'm sneezing. I need Claritin. Nothing is clear. There's only snot and mucus. Have you seen these flood? That actually raises a good point. How effective is just basic human biology against the spores of the flood?
If you just sneeze.
Oh, you?
So technically the countdown is supposed to be to when the ship gets there.
And then we miss it, and then it just blows up anyway, and then we just keep going.
I just keep going here. You saw the thing.
Yeah.
Most speedrunners ignore
No.
that entirely.
No hold position, only fun.
They're a side character, Cortana. They're definitely not gonna live through this.
She's gone.
That's our only way off the ship.
Alternate escape route. Inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it.
Yay. Fighter. I barely know her. Dun, 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 dun. Through the fire and the flames. Oh my god. I feel like I took the poor path because I know there was a different corridor, but you know, here we are.
At top speed, we should be able to clear it.
It stops. Oh, I see. Nope. Oh, is this what they meant? You. Hey.
That's what they meant.
Okay, cool. I was like, uh-oh. I thought that was it. That's the end. Come on. Up you go. in maneuver. Good. There we are. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Yeah. Din 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 din. Hmm.
Yeah. Make a sprint.
Boing. On the wall. Please. Please? Hello? Oh boy. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh god. There's fire and brimstone. Yay, okay, good.
Imagine dying
Uh,
at that part.
Yeah, that would be
I definitely didn't.
that'd be quite unfortunate.
Cutting it close.
And again, this is
Beep boop boop.
as someone who's extremely paranoid. I think I would not land anywhere in this thing for like,
A month.
yeah, I'd just be like inspecting like every single square inch. Like, is that okay? That's just dirt. Is that
Also dirt.
yeah?
Is that dirtier dirt?
It's like just is that a flood? Is that a flood? Is there any flood anywhere in this ship?
Master Chief to Earth, I need you to send 3 months worth of supplies. Also, your crew might not be coming back.
Yeah.
Kaboom! Boom! Engine temp critical. If you say.
I love space.
Fancy a look?
Just like Christmas.
I love this part.
Oh no, it's gonna.
Let me just acknowledge that doesn't make sense in terms of like how the explosion happens and
Oh
what
yeah,
trajectory.
it's on this part. It should go that way. But you know what?
Like even if it were spinning or something. But you know what? The rule of cool.
We cut that shit in half.
We did what we had to do for Earth. An
The
entire
halo.
armada obliterated, and the flood.
The halo is this thin line. It has all this other area that it could fly off and, but it's gonna hit the other part of the circle.
Yeah.
Because it's awesome.
We pan up just in time to not see him take his helmet off.
Yeah.
Can't see John's face.
John never made it here. Rip John. Yay.
And that was Halo 1.
Credits.
Combat Evolved.
Do I want to go back and get all the like tidbits? All these achievements. Oh my god.
Yeah, I got a whole. We got
Hallelujah.
difficulty you did and all the other stuff, and
Woo.
I probably like meta achievements now because it was you beat one of the games in the collection.
It just keeps going and don't stop coming and it don't stop coming. Clap. Yay! Thank you, Kylie.
Also, we need to watch.
We finished this fight.
We need to watch the legendary ending for Halo 1
Oh.
because it's a meme.
Alright, hold on. Do they do like the do they do one of those things where they end up having like a oh, what am I thinking of? In Dead Space where it's like the zombies just around the corner and goes rah. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Obs. Display capture. Okay. Oh, not this one. The other one. Excellent. Alright. Pause. Full screen.
That's the only difference. Is you get to see Johnson.
Wow, beautiful.
Hugging the lead. He's just like, hold me.
Hold me.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the canon.
This is become canon. What other? Actually, you know what? Maybe we just pull up that browser one more time, because I'm kind of curious what all the things are with. Yeah. CE terminals, Halo. Let's go. Halo, 25 minutes. Hot diggity dog.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Yeah, there is. All right. Let's actually just freaking close out of the game itself and just pop. Yay. Okay. Interesting. Now we saw one of them.
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah.
Installation 04 is forbidden. Your continued presence will result in most unpleasant countermeasures. I must insist that you immediately change course and return to a minimum safe distance of 1 light year. This has served as your one and final warning. I have activated defensive systems, and you now have 30 seconds to return to the minimum safe distance of... Wait. Curious.
History.
Curious indeed, after all these years. Greetings, humans, and welcome to Installation 04. Ignore prior warnings, and please continue. I have disabled defensive systems to allow your approach, but you must not exit your ship once you have arrived at the designated landing.
This terminal raises some questions.
This rig contains significant dangers, and even with your assumed legacy, I must verify the presence and pitch of your gauge before allowing full access. We have much to discuss, humans. I have been away far too long. You have been away far too long.
Okay. So basically, he allows us to land on the Halo.
Which raises some implications, like why the
Didn't
fuck
the Covenant
did
get here
yeah,
first?
Why the fuck did he let the Covenant? Like the only reason he supposedly lets us land is because it's like, oh, it's humans, they're supposed to be here. But like the Covenant should have been shot down then, like immediately.
Were they not though? Because there's a bunch of Crash Covenant ships here too, right?
Very.
And then this is the one that we did manage to see earlier on.
I am experiencing such a mixture of anticipation and dread.
What's in that cup?
All
Oh,
preparations are complete for my
I missed
installation.
a message a while ago. Hot
In
cocoa.
accordance with the final dictum of the Ecumene Council, I have released myself of all remaining connections to my former station. This was not difficult. What was could never be again.
I don't even remember this one.
Prior to my final journey through the Great Portal, a gathering of my
Did we make a
fellow
Lord of the Rings
was convened
joke
by
at this
officers
point? I
of
feel like we did, where it's like 7 to the Dwarf Lords.
This is them getting assigned to the
It
Halos.
was most unusual to have this vessel of rebirth play host to such an event. Even though Lightworker ships were the only ones still allowed slip space permissions. Lightworkers were responsible for getting us to our places on the active facilities of the array. While all of this was in accordance with the plan, one entirely unsatisfactory breakdown remained. We had no contact with the domain. The history of all Forerunners was now lost to us. We relied upon the permanence of the domain to preserve our record of the events that led to this point. But without that record, would future civilizations know anything about us? Or only of our weapons? My fellow monitor 049 Abject Testament had only one comment on this before we
I
went
love
our
their
separate
names.
ways.
We deserve to be forgotten.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
These Adjent Testament.
Now, the portal opens, and through it, the familiar shape awaits.
Circle.
Halo. Home.
One ring to bind them.
That totally is the same way the One Ring is framed.
It
Just like,
totally is.
ooh. And then something happened the ring did not expect. It was found by the most unlikely of creatures.
A chief. Master Chief.
Never made, but you are right here, where you should not be. Tell your charges to cease their efforts immediately. Quarantine must not be violated.
Is that the Covenant?
Construct,
Yeah.
respond.
Jungle grass. Familiar terms. I serve. None serve me, Oracle.
Your charges must cease all aggression towards the Reclaimers and leave this installation at once. Construct, you are dangerously close to unleashing a force you cannot comprehend. This is most inappropriate.
We follow the path, and I am part of the stone journey swarm that
Just
serve.
gonna casually turn up that volume.
We serve. They will find, and then I will be free.
Find, free, explain yourself.
I know their path, and when they have gone, only I shall remain, and then free.
This is quite unsatisfactory, Construct. Your core shows no hint of understanding the gravity of this situation. I will return later for your proper decommissioning,
Imagine if you were so religious you made your AIs religious too.
in which case the point will be moot. Good day, Construct.
That feels like that lightly explains the Covenant's.
It has now been 3,000
Presence
years
happening.
since my last contact with any of the other caretakers of the Halo Array. Despite clear communications protocol, my fellow monitors have either chosen to ignore, or, more likely, have lost the ability to engage in our scheduled updates. The continued lapse of the domain means that we are stuck with achingly slow wormhole superluminal communications. Prior to this total communication shutdown, the only messages I received in the preceding 4,573 years were incomplete and quite perplexing transmissions from Installation 05.
It said, "What the dog doing?" I was quite perplexed.
2401 Penitent Tangent was not functioning correctly for some time before his messages ceased. I have locked my concerns about his ability to perform his duties. At this point, however, I'm not sure who I file logs for. 2401 may be destined for madness. There are fail-safes for this, I know. I hope they work.
Wait,
I
another.
will continue to visit the projection systems at the assigned dates. Perhaps the other monitors are dealing with interfering galactic phenomena or unexpected system failures.
The fun thing about the flood is they can literally also infect
3,000
AI.
years of system failures. Indeed. In the meantime, I've exhausted all scheduled research activities assigned by the Council. Once those experiments were complete, I shut down all Sentinel function and put myself into a state of significant hibernation to measure performance of the installation with negligible upkeep. After 100 150 years with no noticeable impact upon installation systems or integrity. Even in hibernation, I became bored. This was quite troubling, as I was led to believe I was not capable of such a state. This was one of the gifts I was promised, an end to strife. I am aware of the dangers of a system such as myself losing operational focus. Quite troubling. I wonder if my fellow monitors are experiencing similar states, or if this is because of my particular path to this installation. For amusement, I have begun a series of experiments involving the evacuation of all matter from contained sections of my installation.
I'm bored.
By measuring the geologic effects of exposure to the vacuum of space and the eventual biological recovery of these sections, I anticipate getting valuable insight into emergency response scenarios in case of sentient proximity warning.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Basically, the AI equivalent of skipping stones.
Yeah.
Just cool. I also love that. It's like, I'm bored. They told me I couldn't get bored.
And so far, they have not attempted to exit the remains of their vessel. I say remains because their landing was either not executed
See you around, Kylie.
or this vessel lacked significant maneuvering capability.
She's off the bed.
The visible portions of the vessel have suffered catastrophic structural damage during the violent landing experience. I have detected atmospheric leaks in 17 distinct locations along the hull. My analysis shows that the mixture of gases coming from the ship matches the natural atmosphere on my installation almost exactly. Perhaps the occupants, if they still live, were originally cataloged here. Perhaps these beings will confirm that the plan was successful and that the galaxy has returned to its proper cadence. I am beyond optimistic. But I do not understand why these sentients have not attempted to exit their vessel. Other than the leaking atmosphere, the only thing emanating from this wreckage is an automated distress call. I am currently translating this automated broadcast, but with such a limited data set and no direct communication, I do not anticipate
Playing
full
DDR.
comprehension. Given the short-range nature of this craft, it is likely that other vessels are nearby.
I transcovenant like DDR. I transcovenant like DDR. Yes!
I admit great curiosity about these visitors. While the plan is quite clear about procedure for this situation, I have my doubts. How many failure points can the plan sustain before blind adherence becomes counterproductive?
Looks like a Reaper at that angle.
Yeah.
Surely, in light of all that has changed,
Massive
I should be able
halo.
to modify my responses to adapt it. No, I have duties, and I have a terrible cargo here. I must be sure. I shall obey and content myself to monitor. I hope they come out soon, though. So many questions to ask. So many questions.
So the Covenant has like a probe that crashes there.
I guess I don't remember that part of the story. That might have been like a after the game sort of like
An addition.
retcon. Yeah.
Construction of the
Like-
sarcophagus around the unexplained
That's what
vessel.
sparks their interest in it, maybe.
Yeah.
No occupants ever exited.
Because they know about the halos through like legends and stuff.
Other than the automated broadcast that repeated every 72.83 seconds until the signal terminated 1 week ago. In accordance with procedure, no attempts at physical or remote contact were made with any survivors of this vessel's inelegant landing. Atmosphere from inside the craft started
Put that shit in a box.
No relationship between these two events can be established with certainty. Gases that did escape were sterilized. No further sign of alien visitors or rescuers has been identified on any sensor systems. I have now endured 60,000 years without word from outside the array. I have no way to know whether we actually saved the galaxy we destroyed. And because of protocol, I sat silently while my first chance to be judged for those acts died. To say that I regret being forced to this outcome is a tremendous understatement.
This sucks, bro.
But as I perform my inspection of the quarantine labs today, I'm reminded of the gravity of my responsibilities. Just one of these spores, if released from this facility, would render the ultimate judgment against our self-appointed role as protectors of this galaxy. When the plan to maintain the Halo array was created, it was a point of some contention whether we should preserve any remnant of the flood infection. Many thought this unwise, as there was a notable chance that one day one of our containment facilities might be breached. Those who held this belief were almost successful at convincing the Ecumen Council to destroy the last flood samples. But oddly enough, it was the librarian who decided otherwise. And I believe she was correct. I know in a way I cannot logically explain that there exists a way to actually defeat the flood. To immunize, to cure. I still struggle with multiple layers of memory of fighting the flood. But I know this cure is possible, even though the full genius of the Forerunners was unable to achieve it. The Forerunners' ancient enemy held and used that knowledge once, but it was denied to us. And without samples for further study, that cure will never again be found. Of course, I have no reason to believe that here lies the entirety of the parasite. It may be waiting in the frozen void beyond this galaxy, or worse, inexorably drifting toward us. I don't know what survives out beyond my installation, but I know that in order for anything to survive, I have to protect this installation and its quarantine very carefully. Yes, the librarian was right to store it, examine it, continue to seek a cure. Still, next visitor, things will be different.
Yeah, I guess that must have been like at one probe, because knowing the timeline, it was 100,000 years ago that the Halos were made. About,
Sure.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it's even like 100,000, and he said that probe crashed around 60,000 years. So like that might have been like the early Covenant, or like some other.
They just fumbled
thing,
into
just
it.
like crashed on board, or like maybe not even. The
It's like a Saturn,
yeah,
or a Sputnik
yeah.
satellite type thing.
It's implied that there were things alive on it though, but because he left them, they died.
Am I the only intelligence left? Waiting here on this ring for a rebirth never truly conceived. Guarding a weapon with no targets. A weapon I could tune to any target. This is not what I had in mind when I volunteered. Not what I had in mind at all. I was naive to think I understood what this installation meant. We were all so naive. Looking back, we should have done a few things differently. For one thing, we should have installed 2 caretakers per installation. Because I am alone, I'm losing focus. And that is very, very dangerous for a system such as myself. Perhaps a visit to the nearby gas giant is in order. My impulse drives could certainly make the journey. A few hundred years of travel might do me some good. There it was again. How very unproductive of me. It seems strange that the librarian did not account for this. Her strength was always in planning and positioning the pieces and then being bold enough to let it happen. To let her plans come true. I was a part of many of those plans long before I knew for certain that she was real. Before any of us were. But at the end, we had only a fragment of her brilliance left to us. And I fear that she did not fully appreciate the nature of my situation here. The problems in my post. But even a fragment of... Fragment, yes. Oh dear, here it comes again.
another thing they explain is like kind of a curse of the flood. Is kind of this was definitely a retcon, but like
25,000 light years.
all human AIs experience rampancy after like 7 years, and it's like an unavoidable fact and something we got from the Forerunners AI. It's like I think it's implied that's what's happening to him too. Is some form of that. It's basically like they go crazy, essentially. Like they deteriorate.
That is the effective range of this installation. According to the star charts archived on board this installation, I estimate that there are 3,792 worlds capable of sustaining biological sentient life within that 25,000 light-year range. In reality, it may be significantly more than that. And if the full array was tuned and activated by Installation 00, the harmonics of the overlapping waves would magnify that effect exponentially, cascading to cover every known star system. And that only considers the firing of a mere 7 halos. And the original 12 rings survived to see use. Sterilization would spread far further than most Forerunners ever feared we could reach. But even with those 7 rings, we were able to destroy every side of the flood. And every other sentient creature along with it. This victory was the will of our people, despite the fact that it meant our own end as well. But by our Pyrrhic measurement, it was a victory, and cleared the stage for the rest of the librarian's plan. I sometimes wonder whether the didact could have succeeded at a much smaller cost. I learned the folly of opposing him personally, and his brilliance was unsurpassed. Except, perhaps by her own. He never got the chance to fully execute his proposal. The council saw to that. But if something were to go wrong with one of the halos, if our tools were ever turned against us. Long plans, indeed.
Didact's whole thing is humans suck. We shouldn't trust them. Kill them all, and we can just fight the flood. We don't have to destroy the whole galaxy to do it.
This one we just watched.
Yeah.
Oh, one.
Which is funny, it's so different. It's so different from the other ones. Because all the other ones are like Guilty Spark, just talking.
Yeah.
And this one is like internal monologue, guy who's dying.
There we go. I think this would be the final one.
Fixation. 100,000 years of careful maintenance and diligence. 100,000 years protecting the galaxy's future. 100,000 years spent fearing that our sacrifices, my sacrifice, was in vain. And 16 hours after I finally made contact. This so-called reclaimer decides to blow it all up. Oh, I am not pleased. Just as I finally discovered that our plan to save the galaxy succeeded, the ancient enemy is unleashed once more. Why these reclaimers refuse to follow protocol is quite mystifying. Destroy my expedition, will they? I shall renew efforts to make contact with the other rings immediately. This covenant may be useful to me, although I don't think they fully understand what they claim to seek. Still, it makes no difference to me what they believe, as long as they do what must be done. I sound like her. Oh, but what I would not give to have even a single company of Prometheans here right now. Oh, they would most certainly restore order with their trademark lethality. Although, that would mean he would have to be here too. And without the librarian around to temper his rage, well, these reclaimers might almost prefer the flood.
Interesting.
It's just,
it's a lot of
Just a little extra flavor for
yeah, and that's all kind of stuff that was added to.
the conversation with the government AI. I just work here, man.
Yeah, most of that stuff is stuff that was added much later on in the series
Yeah.
in terms of like canon stuff.
Yeah. How do I feel as a newcomer having all of that? Here, we'll open up Halo again. I feel like I kind of feel like it goes really ham on the grand scope of it
Yeah,
rather than just like, hey, this is extra flavor or lore for this game.
yeah,
And I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like one or two of them being like grander scope would have been interesting. It feels like there's one or two of them was about Halo Combat Evolved, and everything else was just like, all right, let's take a look at the grander implications for my existence as a whole. Like,
I would have liked, because I think two of them were kind of interesting,
Mhm.
and that was the one where it talks to Covenant AI,
Yeah.
and the one where it's Keys like
Yeah.
mind as he's getting taken over by the flood.
yeah,
Because those are both like directly relevant to the story that's happening like as it's
currently in
happening.
the thing.
Yeah, where the Covenant AI is like, they think this place is holy, so we're gonna land here, and he's like, you shouldn't do that. It's like, well,
There we are.
too bad.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like there's almost some missed opportunities with the terminal things for somebody that's got no understanding of the Halo universe as a whole. But then again, it also means that like people that have the benefit of dramatic irony, they get to see the rest of everything that's going on. They get something extra to appreciate. So
Yeah.
there's a give and take there, but that's my 2 cents. We're done with Combat Evolved. Yeet.
I'm so excited. The next one is the best one, in my opinion.
The Empire Strikes Halo.
Yeah, no, exactly. It is fully, it's the middle one. It's the one that everyone didn't like when it first came out, but in retrospect has looked back and be like, no,
That was pretty good.
that was the best one. Like,
here's the other question.
The second one also, there's never any need to switch back to original graphics. They did an
They did
amazing
justice.
job.
Sweet. Another like interesting thought is having played like the original Halo,
Yeah.
do we want to continue with like release order, or do we want to go back to Reach as like another thing?
I think, in my opinion, I think it does work better, much like Star Wars, in my opinion.
Go by release.
To watch them in release order, because it gives you
You're
that,
not you're telling me there ain't no machete order
yeah.
where we're just gonna do like 1 or 2, and then jump back, and then jump back again. One of them's completely cut, and then another one is like thrown in for funsies, and then you gotta add another like additional 2 things.
Because I think like I think Reach is a lot better of an experience, in my opinion, when you know how it all pans out. Like, ultimately.
Yeah.
Like, that makes it a better experience, I think.
Okay. What about the Halo Wars games?
Well, the Halo Wars games are fully self-contained.
Okay.
They're-
Like, not even...
The Halo Wars 2 sets up the villain for Halo Infinite, I will say that.
Okay. Is that something that we should be considering in this journey? Do you think
if you
it's
want to go
worth
all the
it?
way to Infinite, then maybe.
Okay. That would be quite a while from now,
Yeah.
I imagine.
Because Halo Infinite's quite a bit long down on the timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. It introduces the main villain and the main like new faction.
When does Halo Wars fit in the timeline of things?
Halo Wars is actually about like I think 50 years before Halo 1. Like it's a full prequel. and it's like a little side thing of like, oh, these Covenant forces found this other unrelated doomsday weapon that they're gonna like use against the humans, and they're like, oh, we gotta stop them. It's very much like completely side tangent.
Is it still Forerunner tech?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's they find a fleet of ships, I think. Yeah, they find a fleet of Forerunner ships like just stored away, and they're like,
we can use this to annihilate
we could
all
use
the people.
these. And they're like, and the humans like, oh, we gotta stop them from like using this fleet.
Just overpowering us entire.
Yeah, because like it's a point in the war where we're already losing pretty bad, and like that would be
the lose harder.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
worse. It has a fun fact. Well, once we get to Halo 2, it'll have more context for what this means. But
when did Halo Wars come out?
Halo Wars came out
Chronologically
after Halo 3.
After 3.
It was kind of like
before ODST.
I think after ODST, and I think before Reach, because it was one of those ones where it's like, hang on, I'll look it up. It was that nebulous time when like they had finished the trilogy and they weren't quite sure what to do with.
So we're gonna try to spin it off a little. And...
Yeah, like they were just kind of playing with it.
Okay.
February 2009 was Halo Wars. Halo Reach. Okay, so 2010, so a year before Reach.
Okay.
Then when did... Now I'm curious. Halo ODST. Yeah. Halo ODST also came out so it's the same year as Halo ODST. Halo Wars came out. So yeah, the exact year that they were just like spin-offs.
Oops.
Oh, no.
it's just actually in the game itself. It's funny that I didn't have to unlock all of them. I'll take that. I accept.
I assume they just get unlocked if you just beat the...
No, they're just there.
They're just there.
Unyielding. Oh yeah, I have to do that too.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Halo 2 Anniversary cinematics. Oh, so these are the remade ones?
Yeah. They're very, very good. The Halo 2 cinematics remaster are so pretty.
Cool. Sweet. Well, I think we'll call it a day here. Yeah. We'll start off Halo 2 next time. All right. For anybody that cares, where can we find you?
EldritchFunky. EldritchFunky. It's a little squid icon.
If you have been watching up to this point, thank you very much. Now we're in like proper unknown territory for Jordan.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Like literally at this point, it just becomes Jordan passively learning like the loose, broad things of Halo of just like, yeah, Forerunners exist, Covenant, Human War, and that kind of stuff. And Halo 1 didn't really provide much context in
Halo 1,
the grander scope, even with the terminals.
Halo 1's not a story front game.
Nope. Nope. So sweet. Well, until next time,